Deontae, how's it going?
Pretty good. Be grinding right now.
There you go. What'd you think about the scrimmage on Saturday?
Yeah, I think we had a great scrimmage. Guys were flying around. Defense made plays, offense made plays, and we were able to get better from it.
How was the in-helmet communication work? We talked a little bit with King about that. How have you been kind of handling that on the field?
Yeah, it's going pretty well right now. I had it in the spring, so try to get all my difficulties out in the spring, and fall camp is going good.
How's that change things for the signal caller of the defense?
You got to make sure everyone gets the call because the offense could go tempo, and you got to be able to communicate to everyone so everyone is on the same page so they can execute their job.
How much does it help having worked beside Jihad last season, and how is that chemistry kind of going? How much does that help you guys on the field?
Yeah, just want to play for each other. You don't never want to let your brother down. But me and Jihad, ever since he came in, I try to take him under my wing, if you say. And we just both growing together, and we're excited for the season.
How much growth have you seen in terms of his knowledge and his ability now to call things and see them?
Yeah, he's elite. He's coming to work every day. He's learning everything he can. He could be a signal caller as well, and it's great to have two guys in the inside back room that can be a signal caller because it's easier to communicate to the rest of the guys.
What do you think the biggest strength of the inside linebacker room is?
I think we play fast and we play physical, and now we can play free, and it just allows us to make plays and fly around the field.
Jihad, the news just broke this morning about, I called you Jihad, my bad, Deontae. The news just broke this morning about you and Jihad both being nominated for the Dick Buckets Award for the nation's best linebacker. Can you just give us what does that like mean to you and stuff like that?
Yeah, it means a lot. It's not something I really look into. The results gonna show at the end of the year, but you just go every day, just try to get better, and focus on going 1-0 every day.
Last week, Kane Womack called Justin Jefferson a starter-type player. What have you seen out of Justin Jefferson over the summer, and what do you see about his contributions will be to this year's defense?
Yeah, Justin making great steps, great strides. It started in camp. He's already fast and athletic, and he's just flying around. He's able to process the defense faster so he can play faster, and he's just elite at what he do, and we're excited for him.
What is fall camp?
As a freshman, what makes Ryan Williams just exciting to watch out there? And what type of challenge does he present to the defense?
Yeah, he's Ryan's a playmaker. You can see that as clear as day. He's a deep threat. His route running is elite, and for a guy to be that young and just come in here and understand the scheme, understand zone, man. It's just a pleasure to see, and especially coming from where I'm from, it's good to see that too.
Deontae, you've been called the quarterback of the defense. Who have you seen around you kind of step up and been able to lead for you?
Okay, I think Malachi Moore. He's a quarterback of the defense as well, and we communicate together, and when you got a guy in the back end that can make all the calls as well, it's definitely helpful for you.
You come from a system in Coach Saban's that was complex. Obviously, you had to think a lot. There's a lot of checks, adjustments. Kane talks about, wanting to let athletes be athletes, run around. How have you seen your role change within this new defense? Do you feel like there's more opportunities to make plays? You don't have to think as much. You can just go out there and be a football player?
Yeah, just what you said. Just go out there and be a football player, fly around. I feel like this defense is made for inside backers, and that makes me happy. You could just fly around, know your job, and just compete at the highest level.
What have you seen in the other Justin Okoronkwo being so new to high-level football?
Man, we call him J.O. J.O., he's a great player. He's fun to be around. He works hard every day, and he's just trying to get better and establish him a role, and I'm ready to see his future.
Deontae, you've had a trajectory like most people that come in here, coming in as a freshman and working up to where you are now. Do you share that with younger players?
Yes, sir. I try to, share my experiences in every way I can. I feel like I'm a guy that can, relate to the freshman or the sophomore. So, I just try to give my input and, just try to help them from my experiences to be better.
Knowing that you don't necessarily come in and start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I try to tell them. Don't worry about, starting. Try to get on special teams and just try to improve every day. It's going to be a roller coaster, but you just got to keep going, pick your head up the next day and keep fighting.
Who do you see that's maybe taking to heart what you're saying?
Justin, we call him J.O. He have a bad play. We have this want-to-know mindset. He just flush it and move on to the next play, and that, especially playing linebacker, you got to be able to do that and, process the next play.
What about your other Mobile teammate, Sterling Dixon? What have you seen out of him?
Yeah, Sterling. Yeah, it's crazy because when I was a senior in high school, he was a freshman, and now it's like the repeat cycle. But yeah, he got to learn. He got some learning to do, and I'm just here to take him up under my wing, tell him everything I know, and hope he takes stride from there.
Deontae, I don't know if you've been asked this already, but Coach Womack mentioned that you've been the voice for him on defense and down the field. How are you really embracing that role?
I'm just doing it. That's what I do. I feel like I'm a quarterback of the defense, and I got to be able to communicate at the highest level, and be able to do my job and get guys on the same page so we can execute as a defense.
What's your relationship like with Jahad throughout camp? Obviously through last year, but seeing him now switch positions and take on that role too. What did you see from him?
Yeah, we're just growing together. We're just emerging as leaders, and we're just trying to get better every day. It's a pleasure to be beside Jahad. It's fun. We both enjoy it, and we're excited for the season.
Are we making too big of a deal of the green dot helmet communication?
Say that one more time.
Are we making too much of the green dot helmet communication change?
Not really, because it has its challenges. Once we get in the stadium and there's 100,000 fans, it can be challenging. So I don't think I'm making a big deal. It is a big deal because if we're not all on the same page, then that could be a touchdown, explosive play.
There was over 100 or so plays run on the scrimmage over the weekend. The offensive tempo, is that pushing y'all on defense?
Yeah. I think our offense has a lot of varieties they've shown us since the spring, and we saw lots of different looks and tempo, and that's just gonna prepare us for the season. And so we're just embracing that and getting better every day.
Do a couple more questions for Deontae.
Deontae, is there anything particular coming up Saturday, last scrimmage, that you're concentrating on, or that you feel like the defense is concentrating on?
Yeah, we're just trying to limit explosive plays. Most of our explosives in the last scrimmage came from not everyone being on the same page and communication errors post snap. So that's something we're going to work on this week and let it come out during the scrimmage.
What did you see at LT on Saturday, and what can he bring to this defense?
Yeah, LT was making plays. He was rushing the quarterback like no other, and we need that, and we're happy to have him, and we're excited for his future.
What's been your impression on the younger guys and how they've been adjusting?
I think they're adjusting the best since I've been here. Just listening to the veteran guys, and really not thinking they're too big for whatever coming out of high school 5-star, but they just stand down, and when their time comes, they'll be ready for it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Deontae.
Thanks,
Thank y'all.
Deontae.
Thank y'all.